Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is Timberborn. We're on day 11 of this cycle. We've just played forward for a couple of days from the end of last episode. Down here we have our water dump in, and it has already filled up this little hole, so it's already fertilised all of this. So I'm going to put in some more planting, and I think I'm going to go for oak. I am going to leave a space there, but otherwise I think we should just put in one big stand of oak all across there. Where's our forester? That's... ooh. Doesn't look like our forester is going to reach all that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well that's fine. We can just... where are we? We'll just come down one line on each, and it should now be able to reach all of it. There we go. That's fine. That's going to take a while to grow anyway. We'll turn the forester back on so they can get to work planting that up. Now, elsewhere, somebody did mention batteries. I talked about putting some platforms in across here for batteries. And someone mentioned that I could just put them on top of there. Which, yeah, I absolutely could. So, I'm going to do that. First thing I want to do is bring the power up there, and then we will give ourselves a little run of platforms to spread the power along. And we'll want to put one in there like that, and then we can just connect all the others up like so. There we go, and hopefully that will transfer it into the building. I don't know if putting the batteries just on top there, they will take the power from within the what are these called? Lodges. That's the word I was looking for. But we can certainly try, can't we? So, let's continue this up. Actually, that's all we need, isn't it? Like so. Okay, and then we can put some batteries on the top. How much are batteries to unlock? 400. We have 779. Yeah. Worth it. In fact, we can get 3 along there, can't we? So, let's do that. Yeah, and hopefully that will work. We'll have to check anyway. So, next up, well, we are on day 11, so we're probably going to get a drought warning in the next few days. I do want to think about coming over here, but obviously we have a problem with all of this being bad-tided occasionally, and killing off everything that grows, at least up to there, I suppose. That gives us a pretty good idea of where the corruption spreads to, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay. But over here we have 400 power being produced, and we are only using 550, so we still have another 250 to get through. What else can we put in here? I suppose more food wouldn't be a bad idea, but we're fine for food. Really? What do we... maybe? Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Never mind. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we unlock the wind tunnel and find out what that's all about. Mudbath is 1800 science. Wow, that's a lot of science. Oh yeah, we can unlock the where are we? I've just lost it. The decontamination pods, but at the moment we don't need them because we're not getting any contaminated beavers. Once we do, or if we do, then we can set those up. Over here we've got a fair stock of extract. that we are not using for anything at the moment. Bad water we are building up a small supply of, but obviously that's being collected from there and brought over here to make into explosives and also to extract. Do we need more bad water pumps? Maybe. Or it might be worth turning off the extractor for a little while, the centrifuge for a little while. Allowing ourselves to build up a bit more of a stock of bad water. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pause that for a second. Right. I will spin on until the start of either the drought or the bad tide, I think. I'll wait until these batteries... Well, I suppose it depends how long it takes. I'll wait till these batteries are done as well. Okay, it's day 14. We've just got the drought warning, and it is going to be another drought. So we're safe from the bad tide. We are running out of planks. We are doing a lot of building that requires a lot of planks. So we've got the steps and platforms in here, and we're starting to bring resources up to these gravity batteries. But each one requires 40 planks and 40 gears. Yeah. That's going to take a while. We have virtually no planks. We have very few gears. We've only got the one gear workshop in at the moment. But I have just put in, over here, another lumber mill to produce more planks. We do have available beavers. Is it worth popping in another gear workshop? Yeah, probably. Let's do that. Let's pop in another gear workshop, and we will prioritise this. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, our oak trees are getting planted, as you can see. I'm putting in some steps up here as well, once we get the planks in. In fact, I will... let's do this properly. Let's just decrease the priority on those for the moment. Because what I want to do is come up here and basically dynamite all of this down to ground level. So we've got a bit more fertile space over here. Obviously that's going to take up a lot of our explosives, but we're not really using them for anything else at the moment, so that's fine. How are we doing for bad water? Okay, not bad. We're building up a bit more of a supply of bad water. That's good. Yeah, so that should help our explosives production a little bit, in theory. But we do have 35, so that'll get us down the first maybe level and a half. So that's a start. But that's what I'm going to be doing over here. As I say, that's a longer term project, because I want to get everything done over here first. So I'll come back at the start of the drought to see how bad it's going to be. Okay, there we are, the start of the drought. We're looking at 7 days. That's about the same as we've had before, so we should be fine. I've closed up the floodgates up here. Yes, up here, the right ones. We are going to turn these two water pumps off, like so. We've got one down here. If I was to put another one in there, that's where the pipe would go. So, let's pop some explosives there. Let's deepen this as far as we can. And see how far we can actually deepen it. Okay, that will give us some idea of how much we can take out of this whole section. So I want to get this section really deep, basically, as deep as I can get it. Yeah. So over here I've talked about creating a reservoir for the bad water. And then having a channel across this way to get rid of said bad water. And if I was going to create a reservoir, it would have to come out from here. Obviously we can't build anything down here, but... Just trying to think how we could do this without cutting off too much of the river flow. That is probably fine. Because if we use explosives to drop all of this... well, probably keep the wall on the waterfall there. But use explosives on all of this to drop it down and create a probably... How high do we need it to go? Probably up to here, actually. All the way up. And then floodgates around this area. And bring it straight across and out here. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. Don't know. Obviously, we need to use explosives to sort of widen the river course as well, so we're not having problems there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's my plan. So to demolish all of this with explosives, put in some floodgates down here, put in floodgates across the flow of the river there, so we can just release it straight this way. I don't know if that will work, and I don't know how much bad water is actually being produced here. It may be that that's just too much. And obviously building that, as I say, we are going to get contaminated beavers, so we will need to set up the decontamination pods as well. Okay, but over here, it looks like these batteries are connected, because we are feeding power through. I am going to turn off our wood workshop. I'm going to turn off our food factory. I'll turn off the... Will I turn off the oil press? Yeah, might as well turn off the oil press, and we'll turn off the fermenter as well. Hopefully... That's still losing power, so we will turn the power wheels on as well. Okay. How's everything else doing? Still waiting for these steps to be built. That's obviously going to be the last thing to be built. Yeah, just waiting for these batteries now. Okay. I shall spin on through the drought. There you go. That's the end of the drought. We did absolutely fine. As you can see, we've taken quite a lot of water out of this section here. We've dropped down a full level here. And I was thinking it was probably worth at some point coming up here with dynamite and deepening all of this as well. I've opened up the floodgates again, but obviously it's going to take a little while before the water reaches the point where it can start to filter through. Over here, I am putting in our deep water pump. As you can see, if we get rid of the water, there we go. Didn't get very far. I think three levels down there. There we go. Got a water pump in there. But that's a little bit. That's certainly, I mean, it almost, once we've got rid of all of this, it's going to more than double what we're storing at the moment, which means we could put in more water pumps without worrying about it too much. That's fine. Oh, and thank you to whoever it was in the comments who reminded me about setting the supply priorities on my water tanks. So setting the ones up here to supply, setting the ones down here to obtain. Oh, have I done these ones? I have not. There we go. Yeah, so they'll prioritise taking the water out of these ones and bringing it over to the main tanks, basically. So beavers don't have to go so far to get water. This one I think is done. Yeah, that's supplying. Yeah. Okay, so our batteries are in and they are working. Currently they are slowly discharging. I've turned the cassava fermenter back on because we are out of fermented cassavas. So want to get those back on the go as well. And I was thinking, to be honest, we've got, let's have a look, 276 raw cassavas. So I was wondering if it was even worth putting in another fermenter over here somewhere. Yeah, probably is, isn't it? Why not? Let's do that. Another fermenter. Let's just stick it on the back like so. And that'll be... How much does that need? 50. We currently have plenty of space on there. Even with this, that'll push us right up, but I think we'll have 5 horsepower left over once that's switched back on. In fact, we can switch that back on. Yeah, I'm going to wait until we've actually got some flow through here before I switch the rest of this stuff back on, though. And to be honest... No, that is fine. I was thinking about moving the wood workshop as well, but I'm going to leave it there for the moment. Because this circuit is now pretty much full, I think. But that's fine. I haven't had any more thoughts about this. Really haven't. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I do think creating this reservoir, I think it will be big enough to store anything that flows over. We're obviously going to have the floodgates on the sort of the ground floor, as it were. Yeah. So they'll probably want to be about here. Yeah, somewhere around here. So we want to come off this way. It is a long-term project, as I say, but I do need to start thinking about it. Because I've been avoiding it. I think that's probably the best thing I can do, is just have that reservoir. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We are going to do that. Not immediately, but we are going to work towards that. I think. So really our first step would be coming over here and figuring out where our exit path or exit river for the bad water is going to be. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's start doing that. Let's work towards this. Let's give ourselves some stairs there. And we'll bring the path across like so. And then we'll want... yeah, platforms across. That's fine. Yeah, okay. We'll get them to do that, and then we'll move around and start thinking about what we're going to do over here. I think probably the best bet would be cut straight in here. It only needs to be 3 wide, because that's all that's coming out here. But we will want to be flushing a lot more. Okay, so maybe 5 wide? That'd be sort of about there. Let's have a look. If we want to come across here, 1, 2... so that's 5 wide there. Okay, we got a bit of a dip there. We can deal with that. Put some levees in there. And the floodgates on top. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do then. We'll bring it down this way. Like so. We'll need to put in a woodcutter. No, we don't need a woodcutter, do we? We can just clear that. Okay. And we'll need steps up there as well. Okay, well, that's given them something to do. I'll let them get on with it. Okay, day 5. I've done a little bit of redesign. I've taken out this strip here because I want to get rid of this section first. Over here I've put in a section of floodgates, just single level floodgates. I'm hoping that's going to be fine. And obviously platforms behind it so they can actually build it all. I'm going to get rid of all of these. There we go. And I'm going to put in another set of floodgates across there. Yeah, that should be fine. And then I'm going to put another set across here. So that's going to be basically where the bad water is going to flow out of the reservoir. So we're also going to have a set of probably 3 high floodgates along here somewhere. Obviously I need to figure out the dimensions a little bit. Yeah. And come around here and widen this for the actual water flow. But I'll let them get on with that anyway. Everywhere else is functioning. I did put in some more housing over here because we'd run out of housing space again. Over here, our second fermented cassava fermenter is in and producing. So I should probably put some more storage in. Let's have a look. Like so. And give me the stairs, thank you. Which way are they facing? That way. Good. And the path. Like so. Right. And then medium warehouse on top for fermented cassavas. Excellent. Right. I will spin on and let them get on with all of this building work. We've played right through to day 12. We've just got the drought warning. It is going to be a drought again. It's not going to be a bad tide. We've managed to be quite lucky on those recently. Nearly finished with all of this down here. We've got another floodgate to go in here. Just waiting for the logs there. And another one down here. Just waiting for the rest of the materials there as well. All of our explosives are laid in here. I've put in steps to come down onto this level. Yeah, it's coming along. Obviously, we need to then put in another strip of floodgates there. Possibly. Do I want to... I think I do, don't I? Get rid of that and put in floodgates there as well. Oh, is it worth it? Probably not. No, I won't bother. I won't bother. I'll leave it like that. Yeah, so one more to go in there. I've also set up over here the first level of explosives to go on to bring this mountain, such as it is, down to a more manageable size, like flat. How are our oak trees doing? 80% done, so yeah, probably around the end of this cycle they'll start coming in. I'm keeping this one turned off so it's not wasting water, but honestly, it might be just an idea to keep it switched on. We have the spare beavers at the moment, so that's fine. Still waiting for the storage to go in over here for our cassavas. Obviously, because our builders are somewhat focused down here at the moment. Oh, it looks like our last floodgate is in. I put in another builder's hut down here as well. We've built up another supply of our cassavas. Yeah, we're doing right. Everything's sort of chuntering along nicely to itself. I was thinking about more food storage, but honestly, we don't really need it. The only food we're low on is kohlrabies. And they're fairly quick growing. It's like 3 days. So they come in, they go, they come back in again. It's fine. Although, maybe another farmhouse down here wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, let's stick another farmhouse down here, and we'll put that on harvesting as well. Okay. So, how are we doing down here? That's done. Right, let's set off these explosives. There we go. As you can see, I've left a strip because I do want to come along here and set up... Oops. Do want to come along here and set up explosives to widen this riverbed. So let's put in a path. Like so. That's probably far enough. That's not far enough. Not quite. Okay. Typical. There we go. Is that far enough now? Really? Okay. Right. Oops. All of you can go to start with, and then we'll backfill as we take out the path. Okay. I'm also going to want to lower this, so we actually have a deeper section to come through here. So we're going to want to put in some explosives down here once we've got the steps built. And I think probably just coming down here and cutting through this lot. I'm going to need to cut down these trees first, aren't I? Unless I just come straight this way. Don't know. We'll think about that once we're down here. Okay, and I'll spin on to the start of the drought and we'll see how long that is going to be. And there's the drought, another 7-day drought. Again, we're almost certainly going to be fine. We've got plenty of water, we've got plenty of food. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay, I've closed that up. Let's shut these off, at least for now. Okay, over here, I've laid in the explosives. We are laying in the explosives down here. We have completed the explosives. Oops. All the way over here, so we can set these off. That was a bit better. And we can lay in more on this section here. Arguably, I could spend 900 of our 3.7 thousand and get the double dynamite. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh. Yeah, and they have upgraded the image for them. Lovely. Okay, so I think this takes it down by 2 blocks. Which will be nice, because that'll bring it down to here. We'll have a look at that when that's laid in. I've laid in the initial position for the explosives down here as well. I've marked these resources for demolition. So we can carry on with this path and the explosives along here. I still haven't quite figured out which way I'm going to go, whether I'm going to come down to here and then turn down there and use fewer explosives, or whether I'm just going to carve straight through this section here. I mean, it'd probably make more sense to just carve through here, wouldn't it, really? Especially now we've got double explosives. Yeah. Okay. Other than that, we're doing okay. I probably want to shut some of this stuff off, so we'll shut the wood workshop off. Oh, I left the power wheels running. Oops. Poor beavers. Never mind. Keep the food factory on. We'll shut down the oil press and we'll shut down this fermenter. We can probably shut down the lumber mill here as well, because we've got the other one running on the other side. Gears we'll keep going with for the moment, because there is still some storage space. Okay, we now have 13 unemployed beavers, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, I did put a lumberjack over here to cut out these trees over here. I might put a forester in, because we are getting through quite a lot of logs at the moment. Obviously, over here, once these start coming in, that will be a lot better, because they'll give us a lot of logs very quickly in one go. So, in fact, let me... hang on, let me think about this. I want to go there, because I am going to, and I might as well set this up now, that's the wrong tab. Come around here to get another industrial pile on top there. But I think I have enough space, yeah, to also put in a secondary access point in there. So they can come straight up to that level rather than having to go up the stairs and around. Should shorten their distance a little bit. Especially if we want to go higher on this, which we probably will. It'll be shorter to go up that flight of stairs to get to it. I'm all about efficiency, me, honest. Right then, I will spin on through the drought. I will get these explosives laid in and continue them on once we have space to do so. Thank you, autosave. You're the real hero here. Yeah, I don't think I want to put in anything more at the moment. I think I want them to concentrate on getting this section set up. Okay, I will spin on. And that's the drought over. So, still 869 water, still 1,000 food. Our wood stocks are going up, partly because this has just come into readiness. I've put in another lumberjack over here to help with the cutting down. Up here, we have a bunch of explosives ready to go, so we should probably set those off. Very effective. I approve. And we'll lay in some more. This is 3 height. 1,200. We're back up to 3,600. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, so this is 1 dynamite and 2 extract. We have extract. So, we can probably get rid of this. Hopefully get rid of this path. Yes, we can. We can still reach the whole thing. Okay, so... there we go. We'll lay all that in. Over here, we are moving down this way. I'm putting in a lumberjack up here as well. At the end of this string of stairs, because we have 1 dead tree that we need to remove. I think we can probably lay explosives over the top of the dead seedlings. Yeah. All good fun. But I've put in this, as you can see, this trench along here to carry the bad water down. This one we can actually lay in explosives as well. There'll be double explosives. Like so. And then we can put triples up there. And then we'll, do the rest up there when we can. Right. That's a lot of explosives to be laid in. How are we doing? I can probably drop these down now. I'll turn these back on. Yeah, what do I want to put over here? Don't know. Good question, don't know. Still a lot of scrap to be taken out from over here, and I'm wondering if it's actually worth putting in another couple of scrap collectors, but we do have a reasonable amount of scrap already stored up, so it would be probably a waste. Yeah, don't know. Don't know. But I will turn the oil press on, turn the fermenter on, might as well turn the lumber mill and the wood workshop back on. I will pause the 2 power wheels and give these poor beavers a break. Poor beavers. Okay, and I'll spin on for a few more days. I'll wait until as much of these explosives are put in as possible. I can't speak. I've lost the ability to speak. Must be coming to the end of the episode. Yeah, I'll spin on until we've got a lot of these explosives in. We do have these, here that we can set off, so we can probably do that now to widen the water course here. That was slow and relaxed. Okay. And we also want to put in a string of floodgates. Yeah, across there, like so. And we will need to put in some platforms behind it. Now, I don't really want them to build this, so let's just cancel that one. We want them to build everything else except for that bit. So we don't want them coming around here to build the rest of this yet. Okay. I will spin on until all that is laid in. And there's the start of the drought. It's going to be 6 days, so that should be absolutely no problem at all. Let's pause these water pumps again. Now, over here, we have not managed to lay in the explosives. They've just started. We are out of explosives completely. Oh, no, there's one. But I did put in... I took out the wood workshop and I put in a second explosives factory over here. Because we have a decent amount of treated planks for the moment, and we're not really using them at the moment, so that's fine. Yeah, so we've got this in over here to double up our production of explosives. As a result, all this is completed, by the way, and so is all of this. We have our 3 tiers of explosives laid in, so I think we should probably set them off. That's the first lot then. Now, hopefully, these will come down to the same level. Which they did. And so will these. Perfect. So yeah, we now have our trench to run all the bad water off the map this way. I will... where are we? There we go. Delete that path. Lay in some explosives on there. I'll make sure that is closed. It is closed. Good. And then I'll just put in a regular... not a regular... a platform across there. Over here I've realised I've made a slight error. In that, obviously I want to put our floodgates across here. But currently I can't do that. Because we can't get into this section of it. I've blocked myself in. So either... No, I'm going to have to demolish this first. Yeah, I'll have to dynamite this down first and then put in the floodgates across there and then build up everything around it. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. So that's actually not going to be easy. Okay, no, this is fine. Let's take out that path. Let's pop in a platform there and a couple of steps up. There we go. And then we can bring that down as well. Okay. But we will leave it there for this episode. Right at the start of the drought. We're going to be fine. There's no reason why we should have any kind of problem at all, really. Yeah, so next episode we're going to be looking at getting this done. So, yeah. Figuring out, I mean, how much we can bring down. Obviously, I'd like to get a lot more of this scrap metal out of the way first. So, is it worth... How are we doing for metal? We don't have... Oh, no, we've got another store. Oh, yeah, okay. We have 2 block storage for metal blocks. So, maybe another smelter to get through it a bit more quickly? Maybe. Well, think about that. Maybe put an engine down here connected to a smelter. But that's a question for next episode. For now, this one is over. Thank you very much for watching. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Please give us comments down below. Thank you very much to everybody who does comment. Please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Timberborn. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And bye-bye.